Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, all you ever heard about my lips. I was twitching, I wasn't breaking when Brady was winning chips. Went to LA, then to Oakland, and now we up on the strip. Dancing with the nation every time we get to 6. 3rd and 13 used to run the ball. Now we got 100, so we changing the call. Tatted on my body, ain't no taking it off. When the Raiders on the TV, we ain't taking the call. When the Raiders on the TV, we ain't taking the call. Unless they with the nation, ain't no faking involved. All that internal hating, we be shaking it off. Cause we know they just came around Jacobs and Carl. Who you thought I've been rockin' for? Ever since a kid, it's been patching skulls. Black and white, you see it on my flags and poles. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know.
Look, I'm 34 like Bo Jackson. I'm a Raider, long live John Madden. We left Oakland, now we with the Sinners. For Al Davis, we got unfinished business. Look, just win, baby. Defense ain't giving up an inch lately. The offense in clutch, we bout to up the scope. And D-Car ain't stopping till we reach the boat.
What's up, Raider Nation? Let's take a deep breath. Let's get ready. I am the Commish, coming to you live, as always, from the friendly confines of Hardcore Challenge Live Studios. Just where is that, might you ask? Well, it's been a rough fucking few weeks. Let me give you some simple directions so you can find your way back. We're still down the street, past the house, with the boarded up window. Man, just look for our man Joe. He's standing on the corner. He's draped in silver and black. He's obviously not looking fucking happy. Slip him what you should. He'll point you in the right direction. He's going to tell you to take a left and then a right. As you find yourself strolling down the street, minding your own goddamn business, you're going to park past this deep dark alley to your immediate right. And as you pass said alley, a cool breeze is going to hit you that chills you right to your skeletal core. And you'll find yourself asking, was that the autumn wind? Oh, you goddamn right. Should you venture down that deep dark alley? Well, of course you should. Because what you're going to find at the end is a very, very special little place that a certain fraction of Raider Nation that strays a little more to the dark side likes to call deep behind the enemy line. This is Raider Reaction, and as it is every Tuesday, this is the Raider Nation Report, a solid 60 minutes with yours truly of everything silver and black. And oh my God, do we got a lot to get into. Do I even need to preface it? 0-3, coming off the worst fucking epic failure choke job in Raider history. Now we're 0-3, the only winless team. Even the motherfucking Texans, with Lovie Smith's sorry ass coaching them, having a fucking tie. He can even coach them to a tie. 0-3. Talked about the most talked about team all motherfucking offseason. Spotlight on the franchise. Everybody's watching. This almost feels like an inside job. Like this is like an assassination of the fucking brand or something. Like you brought this fucking weasel in and you know, it just feels like an inside job, like it's some sort of conspiracy. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. How can you not even trip into a W in 3 weeks with this fucking squad? This is like watching Madden when the guy there's got the highest rated team. He's got all the best players. He's got a fucking Madden Ultimate team. He's bought this fucker with his daddy's credit card. It's the best team money can buy. But he sucks on the joystick and he can't play. That's what it's like. That's what it's like watching. You're watching a guy fucking playing Madden who doesn't understand how to play the game. I think that's enough of the foreplay. I don't know if that warmed the oven or that depressed the fuck out of you. I'm not sure which. It almost depressed the fuck out of me. We're back on the YouTube. So if you want to get your, the YouTube bar is live again. So if you want to get your voice up on the Raider Nation Report, go over to YouTube, Raider Reaction. Subscribe while you're there. Follow all that good shit, and get your 2 cents in on the YouTube bar down below. We are live again. The ban has been lifted. The ban has been. What's up, Carl? It's good to see you back, brother. It's good to see you back. I know, I feel your pain, Robert. I just started a new Raider season. I'm gonna be doing Madden Mondays again on my own season just because I feel your pain, brother. I feel your pain. Oh, all right, man. That's enough of the foreplay. Let's get into it. We've got the Week 3 recap. I hate to even bring it up. You got the used car talk, the O-line, new sponsor, ESPN rankings, the cool kids, Week 4 preview. Do you trust him? Fan of the week, Fight Night 32. If you missed 31, you gotta go check that shit out. The phone booth fight was just fucking a little slice of awesomeness. And we're gonna finish this bitch up with the WTF. Hey, it looks like you guys all lost your fucking... Oh no, some of you guys got badges. They're starting to pop up. I think they're starting to pop up. It's probably Facebook. See what happened? All right. Time out. I'm going to give you a fucking 30-second brief of some stupid shit that most of you probably don't have to deal with on social media like I have to. So I run a business page on social media, the Raider Reaction Sports page, blah, 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 blah. So I'm literally sitting here this afternoon. I'm doing the fucking shit. I'm getting ready for the show. I'm prepping, doing all my normal shit for a fucking Tuesday. And this fucking box pops up in the middle of the screen and forces you to push this button on Facebook that completely now took my personal profile, sliced it in half, removed Raider Reaction from my personal profile, made Raider Reaction its own profile now. So now my messenger's not even tied. I gotta switch between profiles. So if I'm in Raider Reaction doing something and somebody comments on something on my personal page, I don't even get notifications anymore. It's the dumbest fucking shit. Like, why can you not just quit fucking with shit? For the love, Zuckerberg, stay the fuck out of our lives. You provided us a little toy. Let us play with it. Leave it the fuck alone. Good Lord. I'm just sitting here, literally, and the whole thing, my wife's like, what happened? I was like, I don't know, they just fucked up my whole world. It's like somebody just sitting here, like, what the fuck? So, if the badges are fucked up, that's probably part of the reason. Fucking cocksuckers. And thank you for the stars. If you feel like throwing stars, throw them stars, man. Let's get into it. That's enough of my inside pain. Let's get to the pain of Raider Nation, shall we? The Week 3 recap. Let me get... I gotta have some stuff for this. Hold on. Let me get some stuff. I have... Fuck. This, the start of this season is... All I can do is laugh. Because it's masking my pain, Raider Nation. That's all I can do. Because there's no other way to work through it right now. I don't understand how this team is where they currently are. I just think there was a huge mistake in the hire of Josh McDaniels. Everybody tells me it's 3 weeks. You're overreacting. It's 3 weeks. Okay, I'll give him one more week. The Donkeys fucking suck, man. I watched the last couple Donkey games, and the last one was painful to watch. That was horrible football. I can't believe they won that game and walked away with the W. They both should have been handed L's. They should have took the W away from the Donkeys at the end and said, no, you both fucking lose. That was shit. 10 to 11, 11 to 12, some stupid fucking score. If you can't go home and beat the fucking shitty ass Donkeys with fucking Russell Wilson's retread ass, then I'm sorry. Somebody better meet that motherfucker before he hits the tunnel and fire his ass. Fire his ass, then drag him into a vehicle, haul him down to the Vegas Strip, and have him fucking publicly stoned by Raider Nation. And then send his ass the fuck out of town. But you gotta fire him. There would have to be blood on the fucking field if he loses to the Donkeys this weekend. If he leads that kind of charge, then I'm sorry. You gotta cut bait and go. I already think after 3 weeks, you've seen enough that this guy didn't get it. This guy hasn't stepped up his game from the last time he was a head coach, that it is clear and evident that he is in over his head. I do not think this is the guy. I am highly concerned, and you're not gonna talk me down off the ledge. I'm sorry. I felt like this inside. I covered it up for all of you and tried to put on the, hey, it's going to be all right, he's offensive guru. I tried to look at the positive side of everything. The day I seen it, I was just like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? This guy? Out of all the guys, Harbaugh, fucking all the talk, and now this? McDaniels? But I was like, okay, they're bringing Ziegler over with them. All right, they're bringing the brain trust, the fucking boy wonder. They're bringing the brain trust with them to fucking stock the toolbox. I spun it all. I fucking put the fucking spin on it. I was, okay, I'm all for it. Let's do it. No. Do I trust him? No. I didn't trust him from fucking Jump Street, man. Everybody seems to forget and gloss over the Colts thing. The Colts thing to me is more glaring than the Broncos failure. This guy is what, like, in his last 11 starts, he's lost 10 games. Okay? As a head coach in the National Football League. And then he weaseled out, gets his second head coaching job to take over the Colts. And has the job, and then weasels out in like the 12th hour in like the most unprofessional manner, and scrambles back and crawls back to Bill, sucking his fucking old wrinkled toes, and takes his job back, and then stays and becomes Bill's lap boy for a fucking few more years, and then now he wants to go try it on his own. I'm telling you, man, Bill is just like, there's certain guys that you have in any business that you have underneath you that are great fucking managers, or they're great at what they're doing, but as soon as you tried to elevate them to some sort of boss level where you now have to oversee everything and you're in control of everything, you know that guy will never be able to fill your shoes. And you know that Bill Belichick knows, looking at Josh McDaniels, there's no way this guy can carry my sweatshirt, let alone my fucking clipboard. He knows that. He's worked with the guy for how long? There's probably a reason he didn't name an offensive coordinator. He knows his lap boy's coming back. Fucking curl up next to him like his favorite fucking cat. I do not believe in this guy. I believe in this team more than this guy. So maybe the team will override the coach and be successful in spite of him and somehow get this shit. I am the forever optimist as a Raider fan, man. I go through an emotional fucking roller coaster on weeks like this, and it's starting to build now after 3 weeks, okay? I've been through these motherfucking seasons. I know how this feels. I know how my wife will be like, by the end of the season, she'll be like, why are you still watching? Why do you watch? You're going to be pissed off the rest of the day and half of Monday. Why do you still watch? Because I can't stop. It's been like, we were trying to figure it out. I don't even remember when the last game I didn't watch live was. I don't remember. I haven't missed a game in like 23, 24 plus years, something like that. I don't miss fucking games. I rearrange my life for them. So I go through, I'm sorry, I'm a fanatic. I go through a little bit of we lost. Monday sucks. Tuesday, that's why I like my show on Tuesday. I start with the previous week. I end with the fucking coming week. And I process it with you guys right here, live. I don't have a fucking script. Dude, those are my bullet points. That's my motherfucking script for 60 fucking minutes. Right there. That's it. I got bullet points. And I'll fucking roll off of that. So by the time I'm done today, I'm going to start to be optimistic, and I'm looking ahead by tomorrow. That's why my fantasy football show's on fucking Wednesday. Because, now I'm looking at fantasy football, I'm working at that. And then Thursday, man, it's a new week. Fuck it, it's on. Fuck the donkeys. Let's go. That's where I'm at. And I totally believe this team can fucking throttle the donkeys. But I also believed they'd beat the fucking Sparklers. I believe they'd beat the fucking Cardinals. And I believe they were going to fucking give the Titans a better run than they gave them. I'm concerned, man. This game just... Darren Waller, I don't know what to say about Darren Waller in week 3. He accounted for a loss of 16 points off the board completely. The one wide open throw where he lackadaisically went for it one-handed. He could have caught that, made one minor move inside, and he's gone for a touchdown easily. Worst case scenario, he's about 15, 20. That's worst case scenario. And then the straight up drop that ended up being an interception. He plays defender against Davante Adams on basically another touchdown ruined. I don't know what to say about that. I don't know what to say about you not sticking with the running game that Josh Jacobs in the game is averaging 5.1 yards a game. Bolden is averaging 5.7. How the fuck? Hey, Chad, if you didn't know, we're deep behind the enemy line, and we're in the fucking cone of insecurity as well, here at Raider Reaction Studios. It's been a long day, brother. It's been a long day. I'm battening down the hatchets around this bitch. Trust me, it's been a long day. We're gonna be floating in this motherfucker by tomorrow night. Be rowing out the studio. Oh, shit. The cone of insecurity. I've been a lot of places in my days. But I've never been in the cone of insecurity. But I am now, motherfucker. I am now. So don't judge. I got Ian bearing down on my ass. It's been a long 3 weeks, brother. You ain't lying, John. You ain't lying, man. It's been a long 3 weeks. But I'm the forever optimist. There is never a week, even when the team was fucking 1-11 or 1-12. I always thought on any given Sunday the Raiders can win because there's always enough talent on the roster. Always enough talent on the roster. So I just don't know, man. No Perriman, no Morig. That was big. When you're trying to stop a guy like Derrick Henry, I mean, you've seen what happened to Hobbs trying to come up and stop. I mean, the guy's a fucking train, man. It just wasn't what you wanted to see in Nashville. Just wasn't what we wanted to see in Nashville. Just disappointing. Disappointing. And I get Scott Bean brought up a great point. Thank you for bringing that up and jogging my memory. How many goofy fucking play calls? I mean, you get the big play on the pass interference. It's your first big opportunity in the game. And you come out with a stupid fucking reverse to Davante Adams, followed by a screen, and right after that, all of a sudden you're 3rd and 14. Now, Derek Carr picks up that first down in spite of shitty play calling. That is a prime example right there. That is exhibit fucking A of how a head coach hinders you throughout the game. And that was exhibit A right there. This is a big opportunity. Right here, you just got that. This is when you hand the ball to your fucking running backs who are busting off 5 yards a carry. This isn't when you go to a fucking stupid ass reverse to Davante Adams. Look, sure, let's put the fucking franchise wide receiver at risk in some dumbass gadget play. That's just stupid. And then right after that gets blown up, you throw a screen. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? So Derek Carr on that series succeeds in spite of the coaching staff. Because the coaching staff was morons. You pound Jacobs once or twice. Hell, he picks up the first down. Derek never even have to throw the fucking ball. That's smart football, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you win games. That's as basic as I don't understand. This sometimes they're just making it too fucking hard, man. Too fucking hard. You're just overthinking it. This is like Pete Carroll on the one throwing the ball. You hand it to beast mode. Sometimes football's real simple, man. It's real simple. You ain't got to make it difficult. You just don't. No pressures. Michael brings up another point. Nobody. Okay, pressures are great. Getting around the quarterback's great. Making him moves great. You got to wrap him up and put him on the fucking ground. If it ain't a sack, it doesn't matter. Sacks change plays. Sacks cause a fucking loss of down, loss of yards. It can kill series. You got to the sacks have to happen. That's scheme. That's play calling, man. You got to move, guys. You got to do something different. And a lot of that's no Denzel Perryman, no Morgan, but somebody's got to step the fuck up. Mad Max is all over the place. All over the place. But he's not getting enough supporting help. Somebody's got to get to the fucking quarterback. Quarterback's got to go down. Those are game-changing plays. Hurries, where he throws out of trouble, shit like that. Those don't count. Those are cute on a stat sheet, but those don't count. This team's got what, 2 sacks? Through fucking 3 games? You got to be better than that, man. You got to be better than that. You just do. Delay of games? I mean, is that the call not getting in? Are you getting these stupid fucking calls in and then you're just like, dude, I got fucking 6 seconds. You send that in now? It just seems like there's a disconnect between the sideline and the field. You have... This play was just like, I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? This is like watching my local college team back in my little fucking town of 10,000 people that I grew up in. You're going to throw the ball to the wide receiver the quarterback's going to throw it to the wide receiver out there on the screen, who's going to then take the ball, throw it all the way back across the field where they got a tomahawk formation set up over here to the running back. And this whole thing gets blown up by like one motherfucker. There is so much chance for error on that play. You're throwing it back behind the line of scrimmage for one. This can be a fumble. This can be a pick 6. This can be anything horrible happening. It could have happened on the first throw where the guy gets blown up, picked off. Exactly, Chad. And they did it twice. Like, what the fuck are you doing? They look like a circus back here in Nashville this weekend. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it, man. You don't see shit like running reverses, running these goofy fucking... Those are high percentage air plays, low percentage benefit plays. High risk, low payout. Why the fuck would you do that? Man, you're in Vegas. Those aren't the odds you want. You want low risk, high payout. Everybody knows that. You can take a couple risks here and there in a game, but man, they're just doing dumb shit. They're just doing dumb shit. Red zone's horrible, Dodgers everything. Almost pained me to say that, raise up. But, exactly. Red zone. They're 47% of the time this team is getting into the red zone. That's one of the tops in the league. And then they're just, the play calling, just, they can't get out of their own fucking way down there. Play calling, drop passes, it's... Week 3 was rough. Let's put it behind us. Let's try to move on. But fuck! 0-3? Man, I get you, John. Straight up dumb shit. Can't finish like an old man on coke. Michelle said it. Can't finish. It's not exactly what she said. I paraphrased. Who could we bring in to take over? Who could we bring in to take over at coach? Fuck, man. Beg Rich Bisaccia. Fuck, he ain't a head coach. He'd be glad to take the job, I'm sure. Beg the motherfucker. God damn. Offer him a fucking lifetime penthouse or something in fucking the MGM or something. Something. Do something. I don't know. But man, listen, I've hired guys before. I'm just saying, in my own personal experience, it's all I can draw on. You know, my own personal experience, I've hired guys that come in with fucking amazing resumes. You know, graduated from top fucking universities of this and that. They've got all these little fucking cool letters behind their names and shit on their emails. And, you know, I've hired those guys before. And literally within a week, I'm like, this guy fucking sucks. This guy's a moron. I don't care where he went to school, if he went to fucking hand job you. This guy's no good. And this is the same thing. I'm sorry. I've watched the coaches tape. It's painful to sit through. It's like watching Schindler's List. Your fucking eyes taped open. Like Clockwork Orange. Painful. I feel like I'm in a Stanley Kubrick movie. Good Lord. Alright. It's that time. We gotta move on. We gotta put that one to rest. Let's get in some fucking used car talk, shall we? Lines, I wouldn't be above that either. Bring back Del Rio, man. Give Del Rio another shot. You know, Del Rio, the only thing you can crucify Del Rio for was his selections of coordinators. But I think he was doing okay as a head coach. Let him make a couple moves. Give him the opportunity to be more of a Mike Tomlin. Sometimes you got to give the guys that kind of latitude to be able to put their fingerprint on a franchise. Just saying. I'm a consultant. That's what I do for a fucking living. Call me. Used car talk. Let's get into it. I cannot believe Raider Nation. I'm aghast. I am aghast at the amount of Raider fans that are dumping this loss in the lap of Derek Carr and blaming Derek Carr. Fucking garbage. This is Carbage's fault. What Carr. Like, are you did you watch the game? I swear to God, there's a lot of fucking members of Raider Nation that just like to pop in and check the final score and be like, fuck, Carr blew it again. I see Carr blew it again. Like, look at the stat line. 2 touchdowns and a pick. Carr. Well, let's look at that a little closer, shall we? You have the one pass, big deep pass to Darren Waller. That should have been a touchdown. So now you've boosted those stats to 3 touchdowns and an interception. You have the interception in the end zone that was Waller's touchdown for sure. Carr drilled that bitch right on him. You catch that. That's what you're paid millions and millions of dollars for. It's your only fucking job. Ball hits you in the hands. You should have caught it. That's a touchdown. Well, what? All of a sudden, that's 4 touchdowns and an interception. And with that touchdown, you peel the interception back because that interception doesn't happen. So now that's 4 touchdowns, 0 picks. Give him the one that he played defense on Devontae Adams. Devontae's already dragging the toes in the back of the end zone. He knows how to do that. He's done that once or twice. He's going to catch that for a touchdown if you don't fucking D him up and run the wrong fucking route in front of him. What's that? Oh, that's number 5. That's 5 touchdowns, 0 fucking goddamn interceptions. Give him a couple of those drops back that the other fucking guys dropped that should have fucking caught him. That's probably around 32 completions for 44 attempts. And you give him more yards, so he's going to be over 350, about 400 yards fucking passing, 5 touchdowns and no interceptions. If his fucking teammates didn't gaff the shit. So that's regardless of the shitty play calls, the stupid gadget throwbacks, the dumb reverses, all of the other shit. Your quarterback still could have easily gotten that if the receivers just caught the motherfucking ball that he put completely in catchable spots. So, garbage. It's all DC's fault. Fuck Carr. Yeah. Have some facts, man. If you're gonna back it up and you're gonna bring this shit and you're gonna spin this rhetoric and you want a new fucking quarterback, at least back it up with a motherfucking argument worth having. That's all I can say. Because nobody has an argument worth having. Because if you say that Derek Carr has any blame in that loss, then you do not fucking understand football at all. And you did not watch that whole fucking game from fucking whistle to whistle. There's no motherfucking way you did. Okay, you can say whatever you want about game 1, game 2, blah, blah, blah. Okay, not this one, ladies and gentlemen. And the fans that are saying that are uneducated fucking morons who watched the last play of the game. They're like, oh, Carr didn't complete that last pass. Carr sucks. Really? Do you realize that was a fucking quick pass, one read play that came in from the motherfucking sideline? Here's where the ball is going, because he's only going to have about 1 to fucking 2 seconds to throw that bitch. Go back and look at that play. You know how quick that play had to happen? That's a one read call play, okay? I do the same shit in Madden and get picked off all the time because I suck. You had two, and I questioned if somebody didn't run the wrong route there. There was just too much going on right there. But you should have never been in that situation. That's understanding football. This franchise is wasting Derek Carr, man. Wasting Derek Carr. Teams have won Super Bowls with quarterbacks much less than Derek Carr. He's not the greatest quarterback since sliced bread, and I'm not going to sit here and tell you that. He's not the greatest fucking quarterback invented since the fucking wheel. He's not. He's a very good quarterback who is very serviceable, who is very smart, has a very good arm and a good head on him, and he can win you a Super Bowl. But somebody's got to be running the fucking joystick who knows what the fuck they're doing. Or you're just a high-rated, bot, fucking Madden Ultimate team with some fucking 5-year-old running the fucking goddamn joystick, and you're just gonna lose. That's enough used car talk. Let's move on. It's offensive line, man. And the offensive line, I mean, we all talked about the offensive line over and over and over again all off season. We knew it was the problem. When Denzel Good retired, it became glaring that this was a huge issue. How do you not? And I believe this is another glaring gaffe by this head coach, by this new regime, that you didn't address this offensive line problem. Because now look what's happening, man. Now look what's happening. You had no depth to begin with. What little depth you had was disappearing. You put way too much stock in Alex Leatherwood. You had to know that failure was coming, because you didn't just decide at the end that you're going to release this guy. You knew that was coming. So how are you not addressing this? How are meetings not had? How are you not addressing this in-house? You've seen this coming. Every member of the fucking fan base seen this coming. How is this not addressed? So this week, you come in and you now have your fucking rookie guard that you signed, Dylan Parham, playing center because Andre's out. You got Alex Bars you have to pull up from the practice squad to play guard. Miller's, your left tackle, he's there. You have to move Elamunor over. You've got a fucking another rookie start. So you got 2 rookies starting on your line. I mean, Rob's right. You can't shuffle the O-line every week. These guys have to be a unit. And every time that you have seen an O-line that has been very successful in this league, they've worked as a unit, and every week they get better, and they get better, and they get better. And this running game, even behind this patchwork line, is still getting 5+ yards a carry. So I think you got to lean more on the run and take a little more of the pressure off these guys in the pass. This is where you got to get back to basic fucking own the line football. When you get a huge fucking flag on a pass interference call and you're now down deep in the other team's end zone, you don't be stupid. You pound the rock. Let your line, move them, let your running backs find holes and make things happen. Don't keep putting them and dropping them back in fucking pass protection. Understand what you got and work with it. Simplify things. Okay? And then when you start to see things, you go, well, maybe you can start throwing in a little bell or a little whistle here and there. This guy's just trying to be too smart. He's a dial it the fuck back, man. Understand what you've got and what you've left yourself with. And I can't believe the corner that they backed themselves in with this O-line. This could have been addressed. Now they're turning over rocks right now is basically what they're doing. Turning over rocks. You know, all these stones have already been turned over by every other fucking team. Now you're going back under them? Oh, you think you can go find gold now? Come the fuck on. You ain't gonna find gold? You bring up some mossy ass fucking old Kalichi Osimile with 2 fucking busted ass knees who's gonna last you about half a fucking game, and then you're gonna be paying him the rest of the season. You'll bring in some busted ass motherfucker like that. That ain't gonna fix a fucking thing. Not a goddamn thing. Moving along. That's enough on the fucking O-line. We got a couple new sponsors here at Raider Reaction. If you haven't checked them out, go to RaiderReaction.com. They are right on our homepage. First, we got BetAnySports.eu. They can get you hooked up if you're a little bit of a degenerate gambler. You know, like to sling that coin around. You know, I'm not here to judge. Get your cheddar, get your cheddar. But if you go through RaiderReaction.com, click on that button to take you to Bet Any Sports through RaiderReaction.com. You go through our official landing page, and then you get extra hookup when you get there and the Raider Reaction bonus. So go check that shit out. And then, of course, Clear Live Streams. Been going for 2 years now. Get the hookup from them as well. You can hit that button. It'll take you right to them. You can message them, and you can get that streaming act. They got everything on the stream, man. Everything. I've been watching all of my games for weeks now. Got on both 2 of the big TVs here in the studio. So get the hookup. Brian's a member of Raider Nation, and he's in our Raider Reaction Madden League. He's a good guy, so he will hook you up proper. Like that button will take you right to him. Send him a message. Get the hookup. Get the hookup. Get the Raider Reaction hookup as well. I do believe he's giving out a free Fire Stick as well to get you hooked up. He's always got some sort of freaking fancy bonus going on. All right, it's time. It's time. Let's move along. That's enough of the shameless plugs. Check out the streamer up top, man. Follow Raider Reaction on all of our, it's almost enough of the shameless plugs. Follow Raider Reaction on all of our social media platforms, man. We're getting a lot of action over there on TikTok, and I need more Raider Nation on my side because I keep getting bombarded by all these other fan bases. So we're about 3,500 strong over there on TikTok now, so come join the Raider Reaction TikTok fun. We're on Twitter, Instagram. Follow us on YouTube. You can get your chat on down here if you're over on the YouTube page. We're simulcast live on YouTube as well on our Tuesday night podcasts, as well as most of my shows we're on. I gotta get El Parata on YouTube as well. It's just a matter of him getting it set up. We keep forgetting to do it. But get yourself in the chat down there. But let's move along. Let's talk about, and everybody says, I get the same thing every week. Every goddamn time the fucking air shows, I swear, over the last several weeks, I'm like, ESPN sucks, man. Fuck, who cares what ESPN says? I get it. I swear, I will echo that. ESPN, fuck you. They suck. They're the worldwide leader in bullshit related to sports. I get it. I'm with you. I understand. But you have to have a ranking that you follow throughout the season because that's your barometer. That's your gauge of how the rest of the league is looking at your team. And you have to pick one because you got to follow the same one start to finish. You can't look at USA Today poll one week, fucking, some other one the next week, then Sports Center one. No, you got to see the same one so that how the ebbs and flows go through the season. So we started out at 17, slid down to 23rd. Bottom fell out last week of the son of a bitch. Now the Raiders are sitting at 30th. The Jets are at 31. The Texans are at 32. That's where the franchise is now perceived in the 2022 season, ladies and gentlemen. That is unfucking acceptable. This head coach is just neutered this team. Just neutered this team. This was a top 10 team a year ago in the rankings, and he's got these guys sitting at 30th. 3 weeks in. 30th. The Jets and the Texans. And, let's be realistic. The Jets have won one. And the Texans tied one. So realistically, that's almost a gimme that they've given the Raiders 30. It's like we don't even want to put you at 32 because we know you don't belong that low. But why are you even here? It's almost like they're saying the same thing. They're just like, we can't put you at 32 because you're not that bad. But why are you here? It's like the kid that shows up in detention and you're like, what the fuck did you do? Why are you down here? 30th? Like, damn. I saw that today and I was like, because I usually don't look at that until right before this. Just one of the last things I look at, honestly. I'm like, oh shit, I got to grab the ESPN. Where are we at? And I looked and I was like, 30th? Holy fuck. Really? Then I stopped thinking, like, I guess we're the only winless team. Damn, stats don't count for shit. Like, motherfucker. 30th? Fuck. At least they give you 2 spots, I guess. Like, you still aren't as shitty as the Texans and the Jets, even though they've accomplished more. Fuck, man. Damn. It's just fucking painful. Well, what a shitty ass fucking season. What a shitty season so far. Motherfucker. It's bad for my blood pressure. Oh, man. If you want to be one of the cool kids, like Bill there, like Chad, and like Michelle, and like the whole list of others that you see with them cool badges. Going up and down the comments there. One of the cool kids, you want to be a subscriber of Raider Reaction, all you got to do is go to RaiderReaction.com. We have a special subscriber page. Go right to that page. Catch that hyperlink through there, man. That will that's the best way to become a subscriber. Let's do it all through the website, man, because those are extra links, and we get a little extra cheddar if you go through the website. But if you just want to do it quickly, hey, we appreciate that as well, because the midgets need fed. Just go right to the top of the page. It's probably right around, there's a button right around the video you're watching. Blue button, just hit that and you can become an instant subscriber of Raider Reaction. That automatically enters you to win every single prize in the raffles that we give away on the first Thursday of every month, which is actually, is that coming up next week? I think that's next week, ain't it? The first Thursday in October, I believe, is next week. So that will be a raffle next week. So you want to get the fuck in so you can be in the raffle next week and give away some shit. I've got some stuff for the subscribers, special subscriber first win gift that I'm going to give out whenever that happens. So you're going to get that first win gift as well for subscribers as soon as whenever the fuck that happens. So become a subscriber and a lot of other stuff as well that we got planned for you throughout the season. It's just, when we start out so shitty, it puts a lot of damper on the fun that we're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's like, fuck. Fucking goddamn it. Losses suck. They really do. Alright, let's get into this week 4 preview. I've been getting long. I got into it a little earlier, man. This week 4 preview. This is, I'm sorry. You're auditioning for your motherfucking job right now in week 4. You're auditioning for your motherfucking job, Josh McDaniels. You have the fucking Donkeys coming to town, okay? Division rival. They're 2-1, and neither one of them games that they won, they should have. And the last one was fucking pathetic. One of the worst games that I've watched in a long fucking time, okay? It was like watching fucking 2 window-licking fucking tards out there fighting with a stick. It was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. If you can't get a fucking W out of that with this team against that team, I'll say it again. They better meet your motherfucking ass before you even get to the tunnel and fire you. There needs to be blood on the goddamn field. They need to fire your ass, then throw you in a car, haul you down to Vegas Strip where you can be publicly stoned by Raider Nation. And then they can draw your ass behind a fucking horse and ride you the fuck out of town. Haul your ass right back to be Bill's lap boy. Because we know that job's waiting for you. As soon as you fail, you're going right back to fucking New England. We all know it. One more chance, man. Get it right. You're embarrassing this fucking franchise. You've neutered a playoff team. Embarrassing. Absolutely fucking embarrassing. That's my week 4 preview. This is a must-win game. If you lose this game, your season is probably over. Probably over. There's no statistics for teams that start 0-4. Only one team's ever done it. Ever. Now you're getting into like no man's land where, you know. So you're saying there's a chance? No, not really. Not after that. Ain't much of shit after that. So this is must win, man. You're playing for your motherfucking job. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I mean, and that comes right down to that just lures me right into the fucking next segment. Do you trust him? Do you trust him? With the success and the future success of this franchise. I mean, watching his press conferences, the dude's just a little weasel, man. It's hard for me to sit through it. I've tried to look past. Nobody does the shit like he did to the Colts when you're getting offered a head coaching job. He got ran out of town in Denver. Then he got scared for taking the Colts job and ran back to Bill. Crawled back in his lap like a scared fucking cat. And now he's decided, I'll try it again. And look what he's doing. He's turned this franchise into a laughingstock in 3 weeks. They're the only winless team in the National Football League out of 32 fucking teams. They're ranked at the bottom with the Jets and the Texans. This team is way too good. I don't trust him. I'm worried for the future of this team. Maybe Ziegler's the guy, and Josh ain't. I don't know. And maybe he coaches the most epic turnaround in Raider history, and I will eat crow. Motherfucker, if this guy is the guy, I will sit here, I'll fucking butter that crow up, I'll eat that motherfucker raw. I mean, I'll eat the crow, okay? I will gladly eat the crow. Please let me be wrong about this fucking weasel, okay? Please let me be wrong. First, let me say, I want everything that's best for the franchise. Hopefully, I am horribly fucking wrong. Okay? I'm horribly wrong about this guy. But I am usually a pretty fucking good judge of character. And forget all the other bells and whistles and how good he is and the rings and all that he has. Judge of character, I just don't think the guy has it. I just don't. I think he's a fucking weasel. Okay? But I hope I'm wrong. And I hope fucking Coach Weasel takes the Raiders to the promised land. I'll eat the fucking crow. Bill be right there with me. I think we would all gladly eat crow. Big buffet of crow. We'll all be like, motherfucking, thank you, Josh. Yes. I just want what's best for the team. I just don't think he's it. I just don't. At all. I do not think he's it. At fucking all. Whatsoever. I just don't. I tried. Alright. It's that time. We do have a fan of the week, ladies and gentlemen. We do. And I have everybody's packages right here. Those of you who don't know, Hardcore Challenge Live Studios is in the middle of the cone of uncertainty, insecurity, whatever the fuck it is right now. And I tried to go out Monday and get some packages out, and it's like fucking Black Friday everywhere right now here. And it's like World War motherfucking 3. So I got everybody's shit sitting here at the end of the week when the fucking dust clears and I crawl back out of my hole, because I'm not leaving the hole, man. Cards are fucking pulled up, fucking shit's pulled in. We batten down the fucking hatches around here and we ain't leaving. I'm gonna peek outside. But that's about it. We got a Cat 4 hurricane coming down the street soon. So, don't think I forgot about any of you. I got Tony Ritchie's, Dion's, JoJo's package ready to go that he told me to hold. Who was last week's? Michelle's. I got Michelle's, and then I'm gonna add this one to it as well. Our new fan of the week. Our new fan of the week coming from the heartland of Iowa, Brandon Mullinex. From the Hawkeye State, what's up? Rita brother from Iowa. Brandon's been watching the show a long time. Know Brandon personally as well, and actually I do believe we both grew up. I know we grew up in the same town, in a little small town in the fucking middle of nowhere. But he's one of the Raider fans I've known for a long time. One of those guys that see around town like, eh. But congratulations, Brandon. He supports the page. He's in our groups. He's in our Iowa Raider Reaction group, as well as our big Dark Side group, and all that good stuff. So thank you, Brandon. Appreciate it. And congratulations for being our fan of the week. Send me your address. We'll get you out some nice Raider swag with all the rest of these guys as soon as the dust clears around here. If you would like to be fan of the week of Raider Action, all you gotta do is just like Brandon did, man. Send in a picture, you rocking your Raider gear, and say, hey, I'm fan of the week. And we're gonna say, hey, yes you are. Let's give you a number and you can get in line. So that's all you gotta do, man. And we will send you out some stuff as well. We appreciate you all, because without Raider Nation, we ain't nothing, man. We ain't nothing without the nation, or we're just some assholes here talking to the fucking wall. So we appreciate each and every damn one of you that watch the show, support the brand, and hang out with us here and talk Raider. All that good shit. All right. Those of you who didn't check out Fight Night 31, I thought it was a pretty good one. The phone booth fight was just, I found that one, man. I'm like, what the fuck? Who the fuck thinks this up and thinks this is just a good idea? And how do you sign up for that? That's just bad for your health, man. That's just taking years off your goddamn life right there. That's just, yeah, but check out Fight Night 32. Every Saturday night, we try to make the blood flow for you. Sometimes we miss a Saturday night every once in a while, but I do believe I'm having plenty of free time to get this one ready to rock and roll over the next couple of days, as I'm just going to be sitting here waiting for imminent doom coming down the fucking street. Let's get into it, shall we? Let's wrap this sumbitch up. Properly. Come on, there we go. Where'd you go? This is almost like WTF Part 2 from last week. It's just amazing to me the amount of fan base, and I almost touched on this earlier in Used Car Talk, that just don't understand where the blame lies in the dysfunction of a team. Not everything is the quarterback's fault. Not everything falls in the lap of your quarterback. Nothing about the last win falls in the lap of your quarterback. And going along with that, as a fan base, as a fanatic, as somebody that follows the team, when you are seeing this type of epic dysfunction as a franchise, you're allowed to be upset. You're allowed to show displeasure. It's kind of like the older generation doesn't understand that we have social media now. We all have outlets that we didn't used to have. We have this show. We have things like this where you guys can come in the comments, where you can, you can voice your opinions, voice your displeasures. You can banter along with me, along with the guys in the crowd that are watching with you about what's going on. You have the groups. You have all of these different avenues. I don't think it's bad to question if somebody's the right guy, to think if the right moves have been made by the franchise. I don't think asking those questions and discussing those questions and thinking a mistake has been made. I had some motherfucker call me a fucking bitch-ass Cowboys fan today. Supposedly a member of Raider Nation. Called me a bitch-ass Cowboys fan. I need to take my shit on because I am not backing Josh McDaniels 100% right now. And I said, listen, I back the dude 100%. If he's fucking succeeding, I don't have to like the guy. I don't have to sit down and have dinner with the fucking weasel. If he can win, I don't give a fuck. But because your opinion differs from me on whether I think the fucking coach should already be fired right now, I think 3 weeks in, he's fireable right now. That's honestly how I feel. I think last week made you on the border, on the fucking edge, stand at the doorway of fireable. And I think this week made you fireable. Every week that you continue losing after this, just more fucking wood on the fucking fire your ass fire. That's where I'm at with the guy. Okay, it's okay if we disagree, but it's the people that start hurling insults and all of that shit. Listen, man, I have every right to give my opinion and voice my displeasure with this team. I'm sorry. That's my right as a fucking fan. It's your right as a fan as well. And motherfuckers that tell you otherwise can just fucking straight fuck off. I mean, what the fuck? You don't have that right. You just don't. We have extra outlets now to discuss things that we didn't have before. Use it. I do. I feel better just getting half this off my chest tonight. Now I can move on. Now it's all about fuck the donkeys. And let's get that W. Because, I mean, that's all that really matters. Trust me. My mood will change 100%. It'd be a 180. Just beat Denver. That's it. Just beat Denver. Represent the franchise. Figure it the fuck out, Josh. Simplify it. I just haven't had a lot of success with guys in my life named Josh. I'm sorry. No offense to any Joshes in the audience. But I just haven't, okay? I really haven't. Boy, if I told you some stories, you'd be like, man, you really ain't had some luck. I'm telling you. Josh is not a good name for me. It's just not. We can do this. I'm still looking at that middle stretch, Raider Nation. I feel good about that middle stretch, but you got to pick up a couple dubs before you get to that bye. You got to pick up a couple dubs before you get to that bye, and that's where we're at right now. Thank you all for joining me, man. Each and every damn one of you, man. You guys are the shit. You guys are the shit. I appreciate you all, Raider Nation. Thank you, each and every damn one of you. Until next time, I am out. Peace, love, forever and always, Raider Nation.